In this video, we'll discuss for MTD filing for sole traders and landlords, what you need to do, what should be your bookkeeping, and how to use the softwares. Because MTD means now the reporting has to be done on quarterly basis, not just at year end. Now, one of the simplest question is, how should you file it? Answer, you'll have to use MTD compliant softwares. And what does that mean? It means that instead of one self-assessment tax return after end of the financial year, HMRC is expecting your digital records and regular updates submitted through your compatible software on quarterly basis. So no spreadsheets, no manual summaries. There has to be a proper MTD compliant system and software. This is where most of the people get caught. Most of the small businesses are still using basic spreadsheets or softwares that are not fully compliant with MTD, or they are not MTD enabled. Some of the softwares are only compliant for VAT. Some of them are compliant for income tax, but your software has to be MTD compliant. So make sure your software is compliant. Compliant means three things. Number one, your records should be kept digitally and they should be updated on regular basis. Number two, your software should be able to submit it directly to the HMRC, or you can request your accountant, he can file it on your behalf. Third, it has to be a consistent process. It is not something that can be done on the year end, it has to be on quarterly basis. Let's look at a quick example. If you are a landlord with multiple properties and you are still tracking your incomes and expenses through Excel, then sending everything to your accountant once a year is not an option now. Now you'll have to break this practice. It has to be under MTD. You will need quarterly submissions. That means your records must be accurate throughout the year, not just at end of the January. Some of the tax filers still assume that their accountant will sort it out, he will handle it. But under MTD, delays can cost you more money in terms of penalties, in terms of compliance inquiries, or interest on missed HMRC payments. Another point which we have previously discussed is not all the softwares are MTD compliant. So make sure the software that you are using is MTD compliant. Make sure your data is correct. There are no errors, duplications, or mistakes, because if you make a mistake once, there is a probability that you may repeat these mistakes. Anyone who is falling under the threshold of MTD hasn't got much time. Your filing has to be done from next month. So make sure you're up to date with your softwares, with your record keeping. You can use the previous year information as your example and use that how to keep your records and how to present it to HMRC. MTD is about staying compliant throughout the year, and it's about managing your income and taxes properly. Now, you may also have an option to use bridging softwares, and you can also use the cloud softwares. Now, the bridging software is cheap. You still keep your spreadsheets, and software simply connects your data to HMRC for submission. That means cost is low. It's simple, and you don't need to change your system completely. But here's the catch. Bridging softwares don't fix bad bookkeeping. If your spreadsheet is messy, it has caused mistakes, your submission will also be messy. Under MTD with quarterly reporting, that risk multiplies over a period of quarters. Now, with cloud accounting or softwares, it may be expensive, but it has bank feeds, transaction categorized, real-time reporting with the HMRC, less manual work. An important point is the cost is not the software price. The cost is the price you pay for the mistake. Now, some people may say, well, these softwares costing me a lot. They may look at the subscription. You not only have to look at the subscription, you also have to look at the compliance. Is it complied with HMRC? Because these softwares mostly will be complied with HMRC. They will have the real-time information submission with HMRC. Inconsistent bookkeepings, you may have option to fix it over there. With spreadsheets, bookkeeping is done by yourself, and there are chances of mistakes, and repeated mistakes can cost you money. So don't just look at the cheap option, look at the right option.